Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lema, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger with SacredSoulEmpowerment.com, and I'm here to do your monthly angel card reading for September 2015. So you may notice that, again, this isn't the typical format with the card holders and the candle. So I hope that that's okay with you, that I'm doing it a little bit different for at least this month. Usually I will go back and do it the regular way, but I was cut a little short on time today with things that occurred. So again, I'm doing this live in person for you, and you get to see me this time. So for this monthly angel card reading, we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot deck. And for the special message card, as I do for all the weekly and monthly readings, the special message card, depending on your stone of choice, is going to be from the Archangel Michael divination deck, also by Doreen Virtue. So we have a very powerful month, this month of September, ahead of us. It's a huge turning point of energies. I'm going to briefly touch on the astrological energies that are happening this month. I'm also going to be making a new Soul Reflections video for those of you that watch my videos. Every now and again I do what's called a Soul Reflections video, kind of touching base with you on a little bit more of the detailed of the universal and astrological energies. And because it's such an important month, this month of September, and although briefly I will be discussing the astrology of September here in this video, I'm going to be touching on that in more detail with the next Soul Reflections video. So be sure to watch for that. It will be sometime in the next week or so, coming out hopefully before the month of September actually starts. I want to start by showing you your stones of choices so you can get a little bit of an idea and contemplate on what your special message card, or what stone that you want for your special message card this month is. The first stone of choice is rose quartz, and all of these stones are pretty good size stones, as you can see here. The rose quartz is heart chakra energy. It's, this beautiful soft pink energy, and it's like that with its vibration. It's soft, it's nurturing, and it's good for self-love. It's good for working on your sense of self-worth. It's good on clearing old emotional wounds from the heart chakra, and good for relationship and love matters. Your second stone of choice, this is a huge piece of selenite. This is kind of shaped in the form of an oval, and it's very smooth. It's very white and opalescent. This is about connecting with your angels and guides. To me, it's crown chakra energy, so it's going to help you to open up crown chakra energies to divine guidance, divine wisdom, those angelic messages. It can help to connect you with past lives as well. And then your last stone of choice is a huge piece of citrine. I don't know how well you can see with the glare of the window here, but this is a golden yellow stone. Let me see if I can turn it, if it can show you some of that golden yellow color. As I look at it in the screen, it looks white, and it's not really white. It's actually a golden yellow. And it's going to vibrate to the solar plexus chakra, which is right above the belly button, which is your center of willpower and will and courage. And this is also about prosperity and abundance, and really letting your light shine, letting your confidence shine through. So again, your stones of choice are the rose quartz, the selenite, and the citrine. Okay, so to just briefly talk about the month of September and touch base briefly about the astrological energies. Again, it's a powerful month because this whole year of 2015 has been a universal 8 vibration year, because if you add 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 5, you get an 8. And 8 is all about courage. It's about power. So this is a year of empowerment. Now, if you take that 8 universal year and you add it to the month of September, which is the 9th month, you get a 17. And to reduce it down, you take the 1 plus the 7, and then you have another 8. So this, in effect, is the most powerful month of that 8 universal year vibration. So this is truly a month of empowerment. It's a month to own your power, step into your courage and your confidence, and really move forward and take charge of your life, make things happen. But we also want to look at, from a numerological standpoint, the number 17 before we reduce it down. And this also I go into detail in the Angelic Astrology article for the month of September, which is going to be posted on angelmessenger.net. So if you want to read a little bit more in depth about the numerological significance of this month, as well as the astrology, some of the things I'm touching base on, you can actually read in the article. Again, that's angelmessenger.net, and that monthly article will be posted there. But the number 17, I look at it in regards to what the tarot card is in the tarot deck. And the 17th major arcana is the Star card. And this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. The Star card is about your hopes and your dreams and your wishes coming true. And it's about that divine inspiration that kind of comes down through the crown chakra. It's universal life source energy. It's star energy. The Star card, that star essence of energy that comes down to assist in the manifestation of your hopes, dreams, and wishes. Now, does that mean it's all going to happen in the month of September, that all of your dreams are going to come true in the month of September? Not necessarily, although they could, because it is such a powerful month. But this is the beginning of you owning your power and being empowered and being confident in yourself, and again, taking charge of your life to begin the process of allowing your dreams, your hopes, your wishes to come true, to come into manifestation. So, very positive energy. Now, does that mean, again, it's going to be all easy, all the astrology that's going on? Is it going to be easy necessarily? It depends on your consciousness level. It depends on what you're allowing. It's depending on what you are allowing yourself to let go of. And these are some of the highlights astrologically of what's going on. We have actually Venus finishing her retrograde motion in the month of September, and she's going to turn direct on September 6th. And this has been about love and partnerships, relationships. Venus also rules finances and money. And while it's been retrograde, it's been this time of reviewing those situations in our life and deciding what it is that we truly desire, what we really feel we deserve, because Venus also rules our sense of self-worth and self-worthiness. So again, she's turning direct on September 6th, and it'll take a little bit of time before she picks up speed and really, moves forward through the rest of Leo. But hopefully you're going to see your confidence shining. This is the divine feminine influence of confidence and shining your light. And as we move towards, I'm looking here at the calendar and picking out the most important aspects, but on September 12th and 13th, depending on what part of the world you're in, this is eclipse season. The month of September, we have a new moon solar eclipse on the 12th and 13th, and then we have a full moon lunar eclipse on September 27th. Now, this new moon solar eclipse on the 12th, 13th, is in Virgo. And again, if you want more detailed information, make sure to watch that Soul Reflections video or read the monthly Angelic Astrology article. But in Virgo is always about taking practical steps and paying attention to the details that need to be paid attention to, and also focusing your efforts on working towards your goals. And again, new moons are about new beginnings, but because it's a solar eclipse, it really magnifies the power of this new moon lunation. Another powerful thing that's happening is that Pluto turns direct this month. Now, that happens on the 25th, which is 2 days before the full moon lunar eclipse. And Pluto is the planet of power. It's about transformation, regeneration. And as it slows down, as it is already, in the beginning of September, even towards the end of August, if you watched this video earlier, the Pluto is slowing down. And as a planet slows down to turn direct or retrograde, it really heightens the energy of that planet so that you really feel it. So Pluto, you're really going to feel Pluto here as it gets ready to turn direct on the 25th, bringing up maybe some power and control issues between you and other people, and this is on a global scale too, so between humanity and corporations or humanity and government, you know, very huge, powerful things happening. This can even be regarding the Earth itself, the planet itself, as far as weather changes, Earth changes. So Pluto, to me, would be you know, this very intense energy that takes place. And it's in the sign of Capricorn, which is an earth sign, so you might find earthquakes and things like that occurring right around Pluto, slowing down and getting ready to turn direct. Now, I'm going to back up for a minute because on the 17th of September, we have Saturn moving into the sign of Sagittarius. It's finally moving out of Scorpio, so we should all be very happy about this. This has been about lessons of empowerment, and as it moves into Sagittarius, it's going to be a lighter energy, which we felt at the beginning of the year for a time before it retrograded back into Scorpio. And again, we'll go into more depth about all of these things, especially Saturn, because I just very, very lightly brushed on this as far as going into Sagittarius and what that means. And then, of course, that next big thing, there's also another sign change with Mars going into Virgo, which I'll discuss more in depth in the Soul Reflections video, but we also want to make mention here of the full moon lunar eclipse on the 27th. It's in the sign of Aries. Now, full moons are about, it can be about endings, you know, once that full moon hits and then the moon starts to wane, it's about releasing and letting go. Up until the point where the full moon actually happens, the moon is growing and expanding, so things really heighten as far as the energy. Plus, like I said, it's a lunar eclipse. In the sign of Aries, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. This is truly about new beginnings, initiating new energies. So all in all, again, this is a very powerful month that we have happening here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the cards. Now, I shuffled, meditated with the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. I did already pull our 3 cards for the month, and Spirit told me to pull a 4th card as well. So I haven't looked at them. They're sitting here in a pile, and we'll look at those. I have not pulled your special message card from Archangel Michael. We'll do that actually on the video. But as far as the first card for this month of September, let's take a look at it. Okay, I like to see that this is how we start out the month of September, because this is the 6 of Fire. And it says at the bottom, victory, good news is on the way, public recognition, or awards. Now, I love this card because the 6 of Fire, fire is passion energy, it's spiritual energy, and the number 6, whenever we see the number 6, it's a number of balance. So, you know, this is kind of, if you think of a 6-pointed star, which is 2 triangles intersecting, it's as above, so below. As it is at the highest vibration of universe, so we can manifest that down on the earthly plane, this 3rd-dimensional earthly reality. So the 6 of Fire, this is always the victory card. It's about success and recognition, and, you know, it can even be about abundance and prosperity, but this is the knight riding in, you know, very confident on his horse, and things are moving forward. Things are finally going to start moving. Again, this is an empowering month. So I feel like partly it depends on your mindset, you know, because there is going to be a lot of intense energy and a lot of changes going on, a lot of powerful changes. So if you keep your mindset pure and positive and uplifted, and this is about empowering yourself. If you empower yourself, you're going to have the success and the victory that you're looking for. Things are going to start falling into place. I also feel like this is partly because of the fact that Saturn is finally going into Sagittarius, because Saturn, while it's been in Scorpio and it seems like it's been there forever, it's been challenging. It's been difficult dealing with all of this old subconscious energy that's been hidden underneath within us, those situations and circumstances and relationships and past lives, past life energy that's been disempowering us over this lifetime and maybe many lifetimes. But this is finally saying as Saturn moves into Sagittarius, things are going to get lighter, things are going to get brighter, things are looking up, and success is on the way. So this is a beautiful card, and I'm very happy to see this card. Let's look at the second card. Okay, interesting. This is a major arcana. This is major arcana number 6, the Lovers, with Archangel Raphael. And the message at the bottom says, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. So it can also deal with health. And it is Archangel Raphael, which is the archangel that helps with healing and with health. Healing of the emotional heart chakra energies, relationship energies, but also of the physical body. Now, the interesting thing I find here is that our first card was the 6 of fire. This is major arcana number 6, okay? So we have 2 6 energies here of, again, balancing energies. Besides as above, so below, also they're saying the balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies. The divine masculine energies are energies of forward movement and action and taking charge and making things happen. The divine feminine is more of the intuition and the psychic senses and the nurturing and the compassion and the allowing and being receptive and going with the flow. So if you balance those 2 energies, even though this energy of September being an 8 universal month in an 8 universal year, which is a very masculine type of number, if you think about the number 8 and you turn it on its side, okay, it's the infinity symbol, okay, even with the 8 standing upwards, you have a balance here, you know, a continuing balance of energies, again, as above, so below, and that infinity symbol. It is about the balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, just as the number 6 is. Now, this can be about relationships, so I feel like in this month of September, and we are getting close to the nodes changing signs. The nodes have been in Libra and Aries for a little while. I can't remember exactly when it went in, for a little over a year maybe. And while it's been in Aries and Libra, we've been dealing with relationship, partnership matters, matters of equality and balance, especially, again, in relationships. And not this month, but I think it's in the middle of November, the nodes will switch into Pisces and Virgo, and they will stay there for many months. But I feel like partly here in this month of September, because it's kind of a turning point month and we have all the eclipse energy, you're going to find that relationship matters. It might be a make or break month, okay? There might be huge changes one way or the other. If it's a disempowering or unequally balanced relationship energy, and this can be romantic, business, good friendship, family members. If it's not balanced, there may come a breaking point here. Or there could be circumstances and energies that propel it forward to bring it into balance and to allow it to take the next step, the next maybe committed step or the next step on the level of evolution of that relationship. But besides relationships, I also am drawn to the phrase where it says, carefully weigh your decisions. You know, again, this is a month of balance. And when it talks about weighing your decisions and this balance of energy, it's like weigh the pros and cons. And this isn't just in relationships. The angels and guides are saying that this is in all matters. This is about your life path, your career path, your family, your relationships. This is about... This is major arcana, so this is about soul energy, a huge soul evolution step. So we're talking about really owning your power, stepping into your power, and weighing your thoughts, and again, weighing the pros and cons of any decisions that you might have to make so that you make the best choices for yourself in regards to what your soul is here to do and what your soul is here to experience. Empower yourself. Make that move maybe across the country. Make that move maybe within a new career, or make that decision to change that relationship or change the circumstances in your life. Whatever it is, weigh those decisions carefully and thoughtfully. Let's look at the third card. Wow, we have another major arcana. So we know that this month of September really is hugely important, hugely powerful. This is major arcana number 13. In this deck, it's called the Release card. It's Release with Archangel Azrael. And the regular tarot deck or traditional tarot deck, this is the death card. Not necessarily signifying physical death, but this is spiritual death. This is releasing old ways of believing or acting or experiencing and moving into a new way. So it's about death and rebirth. The message at the bottom says it's the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, and it's time to move on. And that's really what this month is about. It's time to move on from disempowering energies and move into your power to create what it is that you desire, you know. No fear. Let go of the fears. Let go of the anxieties. Let go of the doubts. It's, again, an 8 energy is time to take charge. It's time to take charge of your life. This lifetime, yes, our soul lives forever, and we may have various lifetimes and various lifetime experiences, but in this particular body, who you are right now, today, in this body, this is the life that you have. You know, this is the moment. Be in the present moment of the life that you have and empower yourself, because this life eventually will end, and you know, you don't want to look back and say, oh, I wished I should, you know, I would have done that, or I wished I would have taken that chance and done this. Now, they don't want you to take unnecessary chances per se, but don't let your fears and doubts and anxieties stand in the way of creating your happiness, creating the next step on your path, and really, you know, creating what you're meant to experience, which is, again, having all of your dreams come true. You know, we are not less than. We are not a victim of circumstance. We are here to know that we are part of that God source universal energy, and because of that, because we have that essence within us, and if we open up our crown chakra and let that divine essence to flow through us, we can create miracles. We can create exactly the circumstances, the situations, the relationships, the feelings, the thoughts that it is, you know, that we want, that we truly desire and want, and that we deserve. So move on from the old circumstances. Allow this death and rebirth in this month of September to take place. Now, I did choose an extra card for this month, so let's see what that is. You know, powerful. Major Arcana number 10, the Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Michael. Okay, a lot of Archangel energy here with those 3 major Arcana cards. The message at the bottom, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. Good fortune is on your side, okay? And this is like, you know, this one here, how we started out, the 6 of fire. Good news is on the way, victory, okay? And now we end with the Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Michael. Positive circumstances are on the way. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. And again, I go back to that Saturn leaving Scorpio behind. Now, it happens on the 17th, so we have the first half of the month still to release and let go. While it's in that last degree of Scorpio, it's really time to empower yourself then. And then on the 17th, when it moves into Sag, it's like going to be this, you know, Saturn brings lessons wherever it's at, and yes, it's going to have its own lessons in Sagittarius, but this is about bringing in the blessings. The sign of Sagittarius is about blessings and the future and making big, long-distance, long-range plans for yourself. And Archangel Michael is here to say that it is time, that this is going to happen if you believe in it and you believe in yourself and you believe in your angels and guides supporting you, protecting you, and guiding you along the way. So, again, your cards, 6 of fire. Whoops, let's get it right here. 6 of fire, victory card. The Lovers, weigh your decisions carefully. Maybe some relationship changes. Major Arcana number 13, death and rebirth, time for change, time to move on, release the old, step into the new, and Archangel Michael with the Wheel of Fortune. Positive change is on the way. It's time to transform yourself, transform your lives. And Archangel Michael helps to not only protect us, but it helps to clear us of old cords, old energies. So call him in to assist with that process as well. He gives us the confidence and courage to move into our highest and most important destiny path. So let's see what your special message card is, depending on your stone of choice. Rose quartz, people. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes and give this a little bit of a shuffle and call in Archangel Michael and all of the archangels and those of the highest vibration of light for the rose quartz people, and see what message we have for rose quartz people. So I'm just going to spread them in front of me. I can't see them. You can probably see some of the bottom cards. But I'm actually going to look for, you know, this one touching my bottom. Okay, so we have, Archangel Michael says this situation is already resolved. So for those of you, whatever your concern is, career, money, love, romance, family, whatever it might be, this month of September, Archangel Michael is saying, don't worry about it. It's already taken care of. Your angels and guides have your back. They're protecting you. And whatever's going on, they're resolving it for you, okay? It doesn't mean sit back and do nothing. You know, this is a time to empower yourself and take charge. But there doesn't have to be any worries or concerns here. No doubts, no fears. It's going to be okay. So the situation's going to move forward. There's going to be resolution. If there needs to be resolution to something, you're going to have that. And if you're needing to move into something new, whatever it is that you need, whatever resources you need to make that happen, it's already taken care of. So don't worry about it. That's an awesome, awesome card to follow up the reading that we've had so far. Okay, so for those of you that chose the selenite, okay, selenite people, give these a little bit of a shuffle here. Okay, looking for the selenite. Okay, this one just popped out. Selenite. This is another great message. This is your life's purpose, okay? So this could be about your actual career path, destiny path, and what it is that you've been trying to manifest or work on. Archangel Michael is saying, yes, he's giving you confirmation. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to be working towards. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This can also, you know, be about, I want to say, if you're working towards manifesting something in your life, like, for instance, abundance or finances, this card or message is saying that, you know, this is part of your soul's work to kind of overcome this hurdle, to overcome this spiritual challenge, that it is part of your life's purpose to get to the other side of whatever's been hanging you up as far as getting there. And again, same holds true for any kind of relationship matters. If there's been a relationship challenge or a repeating pattern in your life regarding relationships, it's part of your life purpose, your soul's essence is supposed to learn whatever this pattern is about. You know, go back, pull it out from its root, pull it out from its source, resolve it. It's part of your soul's purpose to do that, to come into a better way of thinking or believing for yourself. You know, believing again that you're worthy and deserving, that it's part of your life purpose to overcome this. So whatever this is about, this is a very, very positive card saying that you're on the right track. And, you know, again, keep moving forward, that you're supported in this. And then for those of you that chose the citrine, okay, I'm going to pick up the deck again, give it a little bit of a shuffle here, and ask, you know, they were actually, I have to go back to the life purpose message with the selenite, because they just said too that some of you may be thinking or contemplating on moving, whether it's moving in your area or moving to another city or state or country. That's part of your life's purpose too. So they just had popped that into my head. So now we have to concentrate on this citrine. Okay, so for citrine people, asking Archangel Michael to show us what message is going to be for citrine people. This one is sticking out. Okay, and this one is saying that it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Now, the unhealthy situation might be a relationship, it might be a certain circumstance or situation, maybe within the family, maybe within your career. This might be about leaving a mindset or a belief system behind, like poverty consciousness or lack consciousness, or feeling unworthy or undeserving, or feeling that you're not good enough. You know, whatever this is about moving past this energy. This kind of goes back to this right here, this release card of death and rebirth, that it's time to leave an old situation or old energy behind. It's time to let that go and move into a new energy. So this, in essence, it is about new beginnings, but it's about releasing the old first, okay? So once you leave whatever unhealthy situation or circumstance or energy or belief system is behind, then you can fully empower yourself in this 8 month and then 8 year, which is all about your power, and you can truly bring in that abundance and prosperity energy. The number 8 is about abundance and prosperity, but not necessarily just financially. It's about abundance and prosperity in all ways. And this is what you're here to do, is bring in that empowerment and abundance and prosperity in all ways. So whatever this situation is about, leave it behind, let it go. This is saying, Archangel Michael here is saying that it's time to do that. I hope you've liked this monthly angel card reading. If I can do a personal reading for you or healing session for you, please check out my services and the descriptions on sacredsoulempowerment.com. So until next week's reading or the soul reflection video, I wish you all much love and light and many, many angel blessings for this month of September. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye-bye.